This video is completely different from anything I've ever done. It's a trail that I want to do. It's a hike that I want to do. It's in another country. I don't want to do it alone. So you could be from Turkey, you could be from Ireland, you could be from anywhere, you could be from right here in California. But please only contact me if you're dead serious, because I don't want to chase a bunch of dead-end trails. But if you're dead serious and you're thinking about doing this and swaying more or less to the yes, I want to do it, you're going to have at least a year. It's going to take about a year to prep for this because of the time, the seasons, getting time off from work. You're going to need to get a lot of time off from work. This trail is going to take about 5 weeks. It's 1,000 kilometers. It's about 660 miles, 650 miles. We can do it in 5 weeks. Pretty easy. We can do it faster, but I want to take my time because I want to see everything and do a bunch of side trips. If you subscribe to me, you know that I've been to Israel and did the Holy Land tour. Well, back up about a year, maybe a little more. I did a cleanup in Vincent Gap, and as a thank you, little Jimmy, we had a cookout giveaway, and we spent the night. Well, I met a bunch of PCTers there. Some of them subscribed to me. We fed them. But one guy came down and he goes, "Hey, I know you." This is before I went to Israel, before I mentioned everything about it. He goes, "I know you, and you need to go to Israel. Your username is PHARRAOH, so you need to go to Israel and do the Holy Land Trail." They connected a bunch of trails, biblical trails, in the mid-'80s. And I'll show you where in a minute, but it goes along the sea, comes around, down through the desert, and connects a bunch of trails out of the Bible. It's 1,000 kilometers, 650 or so miles. We could do that pretty easy in 5 weeks. So I'm going to allow about a year and a half on this. I want to start to put the team together now. I'd like to get a minimum of 3, a maximum of maybe 6. I figure in about a year and a half at my job, I'm either going to be laid off or I'm going to have to quit and find something better because there's just no room for advancement where I am. People are great, location's great, benefits are pretty good, but there's just zero room for everything is going up and I'm staying right here and I'm slowly drowning. So 5 weeks. You have to be able to get 5 weeks off. You gotta have a passport. You gotta be willing to go to the Middle East. I've been to Israel. I've walked the streets totally alone at night. It's safe. It's safe. But this is not in the city. This is in the desert. But it's on a Holy Land Trail. And I myself have total faith. And I'm not really worried about it. So if you're interested in this, there's going to be a link in the details down below. You can check it out. Subscribe to this guy's site. He'll send you information. We have to find out the best time of year. The best way to go about getting the best price for a flight. And shuttles from the airport, etc., etc., etc. We got to find out all this information. And if we get a team of 3, 4, 5, 6 people, I think it'd be a lot easier to do this because my mind's searching one way. There's a woman that's already signed on and she lives right over the hill from me. She wants to go. Her mind looks another way. We're all searching different ways. We're all finding out different things, and that's the best way to put a trip together. So without talking too much more, I'm going to show you on the computer. There'll be a link in the details down below, and you'll be blown away. Especially if you've done the Holy Land tour, you'll want to do this tour. So let me get that off the tripod and I'll show you. Give me a minute. Okay, this is the site I was telling you about. Expert Vagabond. Hiking through the Holy Land, Israel's National Trail. There'll be a link in the details. Starting here, blog, destinations, travel, everything's here. So if you're interested, pick through this, pick through other ones, multiple, and let's put together the best possible trip we can. Look at this. You can cook on open fire. You do have to be able to walk long distances in heat, climb ladders, go down ropes. Not rappelling, but at an angle, using ropes for safety. But if you're interested, you gotta read through this. I won't bore you and take up all your time reading it. Go to the link and check it out yourself. This looks like one of the harder ones, this slope. But to the guys I backpack with, this is easy. So if you can do this stuff and you're interested, you can get the time off and you can get the money. Please let me know. You walk right through villages. I've seen some of these when I was in Israel. I've seen some of those near the caves where the Dead Sea Scrolls are found. I've been on a few of the Jerusalem mountains, down below it also. Look at that. I've been there. I've been to the Sea of Galilee. Caught some fish in the Sea of Galilee. Spring and fall, the best times. So it wouldn't be this spring and fall, obviously about a year from now. I'd want to go for the fall, maybe. That gives us a little bit more than a year. There's things for how what's in my pack. So I'm very interested in this. In the comments below, let me know if you are. You start doing a search, I'll start doing a search. We will exchange emails or something. And if you're not comfortable with exchanging emails, we can do personal messages. And let's put something together. If I don't find anybody, I've already been contacted by one female and she's going to go. So there are 2 of us so far. I'd like to get at least 2 more. Let me know. Looking forward to it. Thanks.